What if I told you that waking up 10 minutes earlier could make you mentally unbreakable? Marcus Aurelius did this for 40 years. It made him the most powerful man in Rome. And it had nothing to do with cold showers, meditation apps, or green smoothies. It was simpler than that. Let me show you. Welcome to Stoic Pathways. The Roman Stoics built mental strength the same way you build physical strength. Through daily practice. Not once in a while. Not when they felt like it. Every single morning. Today, I'm showing you the exact 5 practices they used. No fluff, no complexity. Just what actually worked for 2,000 years. Let's begin.
Practice 1. Morning reflection. Before action, here's what most people do wrong. They wake up and immediately react. Check phone, read news, scroll social media. Their mind gets hijacked before they even get out of bed. The Stoics did the opposite. They sat in silence first. Not meditation, not prayer, just quiet thinking. Seneca wrote his thoughts in a journal every morning. Not about what happened yesterday, about who he wanted to become today. He'd write things like, "Today, I will not let anger control me. Today, I will speak less and listen more. Today, I will be generous." This takes 3 minutes. Sit on the edge of your bed. Think about one challenge coming today. Now decide how you'll handle it. That's it. You're programming your response before the stimulus arrives. Most people are reactive. Stoics were proactive. 3 minutes of thought saves hours of regret. Practice 2. Acknowledge what you cannot change. Epictetus was born a slave. He couldn't change that. So he focused entirely on what he could change: his thoughts, his reactions, his effort. He taught his students a simple morning exercise. Make a list. Actually write it down. Left column, things you control. Right column, things you don't. Your effort goes in column 1. Your boss's mood goes in column 2. Your preparation goes in column 1. The weather goes in column 2. Your attitude goes in column 1. Other people's opinions go in column 2. Now here's the rule. You're only allowed to think about column 1. Column 2 doesn't get your mental energy. Ever. This sounds simple, but think about how much time you waste worrying about things in column 2. Traffic, politics, what someone said about you. Stoics didn't ignore these things. They just refused to give them power. Practice 3. Rehearse hardship. This will sound counterintuitive. The Stoics would start their morning by imagining loss. What if I lose my money today? What if I get fired? What if someone I love dies? Not because they were pessimists, because they were realists. Everything you have will eventually be taken away. Your health, your career, your relationships, all temporary. Marcus Aurelius would wake up in his palace and imagine being back on the battlefield, cold, hungry, surrounded by enemies. Why? So that when real hardship came, it felt familiar. Modern soldiers do the same thing. They train in simulated combat so real combat doesn't freeze them. Spend 1 minute each morning thinking about something you might lose. Your phone, your home, your job. Now ask yourself, could I survive without it? The answer is always yes. This practice doesn't make you paranoid. It makes you grateful for what you have and prepared for what might come. Practice 4. Study philosophy daily. The Stoics read every single morning. Not news, not entertainment, philosophy. Specifically, they reread the same core principles over and over. Why? Because knowing something intellectually isn't enough. You need to internalize it. Marcus Aurelius wrote the same ideas in his journal repeatedly. You have power over your mind, not outside events. He probably wrote that phrase 100 times. Not because he forgot it, because he needed to remember it when things got hard. Reading philosophy in the morning is like a boxer shadowboxing before a fight. You're rehearsing the moves you'll need later. Read one paragraph from any Stoic text. Meditations, discourses, letters from a Stoic. Just one paragraph. Think about how it applies to today. That's it. 5 minutes of reading that shapes 12 hours of living. The Stoics didn't read to sound smart. They read to become strong. Practice 5. Physical discomfort. The Stoics believed comfort makes you weak, so they practiced voluntary hardship. Seneca would sleep on a hard floor once a month. He'd wear cheap clothes, eat plain food. He called it poverty training. The idea is simple. If you only experience comfort, discomfort destroys you. But if you practice discomfort, nothing can shake you. You don't need to sleep on the floor, but you can start your day with something uncomfortable. A cold shower, exercise before coffee, skipping breakfast, anything that makes your body say no but your mind says yes. This builds the muscle of self-control.
The modern world is designed for comfort. Warm beds, hot coffee, endless entertainment. The Stoics knew that comfort is a trap. It makes you dependent, fragile, weak. Start your morning with difficulty, even small difficulty. It sets the tone for everything else.
So there's your Stoic morning routine. 5 practices that take 15 minutes total. Reflect before you react. Acknowledge what you can't control. Rehearse hardship. Read philosophy daily. Choose physical discomfort. None of this is complicated. It's just consistent. Marcus Aurelius ran an empire, fought wars, faced plague and betrayal. But every morning he did the same things. He prepared his mind before the world could attack it. You don't need to be an emperor to do this. You just need to wake up 15 minutes earlier.
Here's what I want you to do. Pick one practice, just one. Do it tomorrow morning. See how your day changes. Then come back and tell me which one you chose. If you want more Stoic wisdom that actually works, subscribe to Stoic Pathways. We post new videos every week. Now go build that mental strength.